Ready.
Yes. All right. You think you might want to stop toasting and get ready to run the show? We're on?
Here's a plan. You talk.
Okay. The opening of the Mike O'Mara Show is brought to you by our Amazon page. Yeah. Shocker.
Amazon.
Yeah, we never stop.
Each of us would like to say thank you for bookmarking and using our Amazon page to do your holiday shopping and all your shopping year-round. Happy holidays from Amazon and the Mike O'Mara Show between Christmas and New Year's.
Welcome.
And now, a very special opening segment today on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob, we're going to need some music. What are you writing down?
Right.
No, I don't want Christmas music.
Well, what do you want?
Christmas is
I want Mark Ronick, This Is Your Life music.
I've got it. I absolutely have it. I just need
It's time for Mark Ronick.
Yes.
This Is Your Life. There we go. Let's start out with Mark's real mom, a woman that I have done an impression of, but it's not an impression because it's a characterization, because she sounds nothing like this.
Yeah, you really are like the Mel Blanc of Mark's family. It's a voice characterization.
Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, the real Mark's mom.
The real Mark's mom.
For our
Who else would she be?
Our holiday spectacular.
Yay.
Let's welcome Marie Ronick to the show on This Is Your Life.
Yay, Marie.
And
Now, Mark.
since we are recording on the 7th, tomorrow is the first day of Hanukkah. So
Okay, wait.
happy Hanukkah, Marie.
Thanks,
Happy
Rob.
Hanukkah to you, too.
Happy Hanukkah. Hey, Mark, now will Lloyd speak at all?
Of course.
Okay, we'll get Lloyd, and then your friends Jaime and Shlomo.
Yes.
They're going to speak, and Joel, and then we're going to get
Shackman.
We're going Shackman.
and Sam.
So it's going to be Marie, then Lowell,
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Lowell's not here.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm doing the very best I can.
I know.
So it's going to be Marie, then Lloyd, then Shackman,
Right.
and isn't there another Sam.
We're very
Another
lucky.
what, Mike?
We're very lucky because all these four people actually took.
That's a Buzz, Shock Jock Buzz Burbank right over there.
Mike,
What are you saying?
We're very lucky because all of these people were very busy up until this very morning controlling show business and banking. But they,
Oh my God!
they took a moment out to come to our party.
He's out of control. Meanwhile, on the Oscar Santana Buzz Burbank couch is Todd Moore and Katie. And
Welcome,
Katie
kids.
Katie von Schnellen.
Von Herman.
Von Herman, her name.
I believe that's Heumann.
And Katie's, somewhere in the background is Katie's long-suffering husband. And
Mike,
even though they've
let's
only
not
been married
talk
for about an hour.
Let's not talk about him.
All right, so let's start with Marie Ronick, though.
Always.
And I have several questions that I've written down in preparation for this this segment.
I'm in trouble.
And let me just go through my notes right now. Let me see what I've got here. Okay, my first question, Marie.
Yes, Mike.
First of all, thank you. Right into the microphone, darling.
Yes.
Microphone.
The microphone. That is where your son sits normally when he's on microphone.
I'm just keeping my angel seat warm.
My angel.
See, right there, that's it.
got
I'm
it.
happy. I'm satisfied. Let's see. I'll go to question. I was going to start with this question. I will start with this question.
Excellent.
Marie, as far as Mark is concerned, where did it all go wrong?
Nothing ever went wrong with Mark. He's perfect.
He's perfect.
There we go.
Perfect.
He's perfect.
He's my perfect son.
Now, you say he's your perfect son, but we all know that you have another son who is an accomplished.
Ronick from Black Gold.
My love. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Sunshine. I call him Sunshine.
So
Of course you do.
if you
His
have
nose caused quite a shadow, though.
now, who is the older boy?
Marcus.
Mark is the older
3
boy.
years old.
And is it just Mark and Eric?
As far as I know, yes.
It's just Mark and Eric, as far as you know. That's your
I think you would have been in on it.
So Mark was the oldest one, and he is your perfect son.
Correct.
And Eric is who is the better musician of the two?
Their father.
Oh, their father.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Dodge that
Lloyd
bullet.
plays the ukulele.
Let me ask this: when Mark was growing up, did he have any tantrums going? Did he pitch any real fits?
Or this week.
No, I think that was more Eric's thing.
Eric was more temperamental.
Yes, he was.
More of a temperamental artist.
I used to walk away from Eric in restaurants because he would throw himself on the floor
Really?
and start screaming and stamping, and I would leave.
Did Mark
Wow.
ever get upset if you mentioned the phrase 15%?
Stop! Can you stop with the stereotyping for a second, please? My
Rob,
God,
please.
you're
What a
horrible.
jerk.
You're embarrassing us all.
Yeah, this really is why I'm not here.
And so Eric is now in New York. Is that correct?
Correct. He's in Brooklyn.
Eric is in Brooklyn, New York, and Mark is really just wasting his life working on the Mike O'Mara show.
Yeah.
This is true.
And so, boys, I open the floor up to any of my
I have a
colleagues here.
question.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You'll
So-
entertain a question?
Your youngest son
Yes.
has
Eric.
just gone through a breakup.
Ugh.
How do you feel about it?
Oi.
Oy.
We all met her, Marie. We all met her.
I like the young lady.
Yes.
However, what has happened, I don't like what she did.
Yes. But
Doors-
it's, are
doors
you
closed, doors
are you
open.
relieved or are you concerned?
You are trouble,
I-
Okay,
Santana.
this is a question.
I'm
pure trouble.
concerned.
Oh, okay.
Concerned.
Sorry. I thought you were.
Concerned.
In the breakup, which side are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for them to get back together.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes, yes.
She wants him to be happy.
I do.
That's right.
Now,
I do.
I think we all do.
Marie, being a man of larger carriage, being fat
Yes.
for most of my adult life, I was curious
Are
about.
you?
Thank you.
Oh, how sweet.
I'll listen to that.
Thank you, darling. That's very nice. I am curious at supper time
Oh, no.
in the Ronick household. Who had the better appetite? Because they're both very slender.
Yes.
Eric obviously much more slender than Mark, but Mark's a skinny guy too. And I look at Lloyd here, and
Yes.
he's a slender man as
You
well.
know,
Well,
Lloyd
Lloyd wasn't.
used to be heavy.
You were
Quite
heavy,
heavy.
Lloyd.
Oh, like Peter.
I find that hard to believe.
Really?
Yeah.
How Peter?
Lloyd was way.
Uncle Peter.
All right, come
That
on,
is
Rob.
that is not allowed.
Don't break the
We
rules.
have a no Peter Ronick rule on
I
this
forgot that. I thought during Christmas he wouldn't be listening.
Well, because it's a family affair, too.
show. You are pure trouble. You are pure trouble.
Jimmy's fault.
When Lloyd and I were dating,
Yes.
he was well over 200 pounds,
Mm-hmm.
and I was 85 pounds.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what I call well over 200 pounds?
What?
High school. But so at dinner time, were family dinners fun in the Ronick household?
Or was it really trouble when you got between Lloyd and the entree?
Did they fight a lot, the
no,
boys?
no. Basically, at night at dinner time, we would talk about sex.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Really?
wow.
You mean you would talk with the boys about
Yes.
sex,
Yeah.
like their girlfriends and things like this? And
Yeah.
This is, of course, when they were in preschool. No, it was. So when did the conversations about sex?
Well, see, I used to watch Oprah a lot.
Okay.
Back then.
All right.
And she would suggest things that you should discuss with your children. So
How'd that
we'd
go?
sit down at dinner, and I'd say, I was just wondering about this girlfriend. And both boys would go, oh, my
Yeah,
God, here we go. Here comes the sex talk. Mom watched
Now,
Oprah again.
Really? That's fast. I think that's very progressive.
Yeah.
I wish I'd had that in
It's
my.
also proactive.
You know what? I wish I'd had that at my dinner table.
No, you
know?
I have a question as well, because Mark tells this story that you gave the boys plastic empty bottles to play with in the bathtub.
Shampoo bottles.
Oh, I
shampoo
forgot
bottles
about
and
that.
the
This
incident.
is so
I
hot.
forgot about this.
Because
Yeah.
they float in the water.
This
Yeah.
story is so hot.
Shut up, Rob. I heard
But
you the
they,
first
but they
time.
were the wide mouth bottles.
That's right.
I see.
Oh, God. Mike,
Because-
swallow Mike.
Because they had to be.
Do you remember the story now?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
But I heard wide mouth bottles
Because
in the
Mike-
bathtub.
Lloyd wasn't the only one who was a little large.
My God, what's happened to this segment here? So the boys. So you educated the boys. I
I
mean,
did.
sex education was part of
Absolutely.
growing up. Do you
Very
f-
important in
that-
our house.
You know what? And I wish more parents
That is
would
important.
do that. Lloyd, how did you feel about that? Were
Hey,
you
let's switch
okay with
spots.
that?
I left it all to her.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's
Lloyd
that. See,
would
I would
also
too.
look down and go,
Do you know?
oh, no.
Do you want to know something that my dad did?
Oh,
What's
boy.
that?
When
Is
we
this some sort of
became-
big confession?
When my brother and I were at the age
You're listening
where,
to Mark Ronick. This is your life.
That's right.
When we were at the age where, in high school, where it was apparent that we might be having some sexual activity with our girlfriends.
It was apparent.
My dad
I never got to that point,
My
by the way.
dad-
I didn't either, Rob. Thank you.
High school.
would
good.
he came to us individually when we were the right age, and he said, "I will."
How about a condom,
I want
son?
you to know that from now on, I will stock your drawer, your sock
Your what?
drawer,
Your
drawer,
Drawer.
Drawer.
Yeah,
with
with
condoms.
water.
And when I will check it every so often, and when there are no more, I will replenish them for
This
you.
is a very
questions asked.
This is very progressive
I like
parenting.
this.
And this also says to me
And,
that
and
perhaps
also, if I was the next door neighbor with my daughters, it would also result in Mr. O'Mara being on your deck with a shotgun, loaded and cocked and ready to go.
I don't know, Mike. To me, it says that Lloyd got a deal somewhere.
Oh my God! Jeez. This is
He won't.
I apologize.
how many old fashions have you had?
All of them.
Oh my God!
This is the real Rob
He's
Spiewak.
telling all of them, too.
But Mom, what was it that you had told me? As far
yes.
as that goes, he used to get mad.
Yes. He came in one night and he said, this is really pissing me off. He said, the box is empty again. He said,
God!
they are having more sex than I am.
Oh my God!
See, what Mark didn't realize is you don't need those if you're just with yourself.
Oh, see? Oh, yeah.
He didn't know.
Let me ask you this, Mark.
a Kleenex.
Did you and Eric we were aware of this, and we were aware of the fact that you had these condoms? Was it competitive? I mean, my
You
God,
know what? No, because
Mom and Dad are practically, saying, "Get out there and screw."
Well, because he was 3 years younger than me, so we were only in high school at 1 year. I was a senior and he was a freshman.
Hi,
so
I'm
then
a rock musician.
So there really wasn't a lot of competition at that point in our lives.
Listen to him over here. Isn't he Isn't Rob Spiewak? Isn't Rob Spiewak a horrible man?
Horrible
Marie?
person.
Aren't you glad you didn't have a third child because it might be me?
I want to know, where were you having the sex?
Yeah, where were you having
Wherever
this?
I could.
You're right.
Wherever I could.
No,
I mean,
where?
it was with my high school girlfriend, so maybe
Where?
maybe her house. Went,
Not in
or,
my house.
it was very
house.
difficult to have sex in my parents' house because there was all these, open doors policy. You could not close any doors in the house when.
Hey
a girl
guys,
was
enough
over.
with the condoms, guys.
That's right.
Now, one other question, because Mark seems to
Hello,
have...
girls. Like to meet you, the Ronick boys. There we are. Thank you very much.
Mark,
Thank you.
we've also noticed, has a strange fascination with bathroom matters.
Yeah, the ass.
Why is that? Do you have any idea?
I have no clue.
Lloyd?
I can't help you with that
Lloyd,
one.
Anything?
Any insight?
Who was the between the two boys? Who was the cleaner? Who was the cleaner one?
Eric.
Who was the one that was more apt to do chores around the house?
Neither.
Neither. Very good. And
Lloyd.
You're saying he doesn't like labor? Mark doesn't like labor?
did he do as far between the two boys? If there was a chore where Lloyd, where you said this has got to be done, who would be more likely to get it done?
Probably Eric, because Mark would delegate.
There it is.
He still does. He still
There
does.
it is. There it is.
Hi, Mom. Mark said to clean his room.
He is the delegator.
I'll ask both of you, but Marie, you have the microphone. In your humble opinion, what is the best quality in your son, Mark Ronick?
His his generosity.
What?
Uh-huh.
His
Not with money.
not with, and his affection.
I've
Yeah.
always felt that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Let's bring in the childhood pals.
Oh,
Yes.
boy.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Now, which one do you want to go first?
I would
Mark?
say Sam
Thank
can
you,
go
Marie.
first.
Thank you, Lloyd.
Marie and
Wonderful.
Lloyd.
Thank you,
Thank you
Ronnie.
for being
Pleasure.
so open and honest on
You
the
are
show.
Yes, thank you for
So
that.
real.
And we would get and
I didn't ask about you.
Lloyd and
That's
Marie.
my brother.
We would get everybody's parents on here, but unfortunately, most of them are dead.
That's right.
Actually, just Buzz and my. Well, no, Buzz is your.
My dad is still alive.
and my mom is still alive, so we do have living parents.
And also, the irony
sort
is
of.
that of all the 10 days that my father has to work in a year, it actually fell this weekend.
Or did he just not want to show
No,
up?
he really did want
Horny
to show
Bob
up.
Spiewak
It's
didn't want-
killing him.
Did you mention that there were going to be women here?
He actually asked by name who
Lovely women.
of the females would be
Of course
here.
he did. I'm sorry that Horny Bob Spiewak can't be
My
here.
mom tried to come, but she got lost.
Oh, really? We've met your mom once before on the old radio show.
Yeah.
And how is Mom doing, Katie?
Oh, she's great.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Great.
She showed up to take care of my
Your
surgery
jaw?
on Tuesday. and
Right.
She texted Dan, "I'm coming and I'm not. You can't stop me."
It's not the first time Dan got that text.
Wait a minute.
And are you all hopped up on white wine and codeine right now?
I am so hopped up right now.
Katie told me before the show she wanted to do 2 more election shows.
And we're going to do them.
Yeah, I did.
All right, before my God, this is the opening segment.
We're moving.
We're joined now by Sam the Milkman.
No, it's Sam Passman.
Sam Passman. I'm sorry.
You put the ass in Passman.
That was oh my! Jimmy has brought something.
Oh, dear.
We're going to play shooter roulette a little bit later on.
Oh, we are so screwed.
Very
Always
exciting.
bet on black.
Yes, Jimmy. Jimmy's
He
doing
said when
pantomime.
we're ready.
When you're ready.
All right, very good.
Which always goes over well on a podcast.
We have notes here, Jimmy. What are we doing? Well, let's get right to Sam. Sam.
Yes, sir.
I have no questions
Now,
for Sam.
I'll tell you, Sam is a huge fan of
Huge
this
fan.
show. Listened long before I ever joined.
And
on.
also
I've
went to
met
sex
Sam.
camp.
I've met Sam many times.
He's been at sex camp.
You've been at sex camp?
I am a proud member of Sex Camp.
Really? And
How
we're
proud.
Is sex camp scheduled again for this summer? Are we going to have another
Hopefully.
trip out there?
Yeah, we're working on it. We skipped a year this past year, but I think we'll
I heard
do
that
it
it's
again.
done nothing but cause pain and turmoil.
Well, that's not so far off.
and yet joy at the
The
same
problem
time.
is that sex camp always falls on the weekend of the Cougar contest. So Lowell can't come.
Do you know what a great question would be? And
I
I'm
have
sorry,
one, actually.
Okay, for Marie, just quickly.
Okay,
Before
yes,
she
for
leaves,
Marie,
she's walking
yes.
away.
She's walking away.
Did you know that sex camp was sex camp when you were?
No.
No, not at all.
I did not.
Okay.
A long time later.
After
Okay.
all those
She
speeches
paid a
at
lot
dinner.
of money for Sex Camp, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, otherwise she would have paid a
But
lot
they were
less.
prepared.
Yes, we were prepared.
Sam, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy holidays. You don't have to leave, guys, just because you were on the show. Sam, please.
They have to get home. They have a candle to light.
Please, that's tomorrow.
I know, but
That's tomorrow.
allow
you
for
douche.
traffic.
Shabbos candle. Shabbos candle.
What is it?
Shabbos candle.
Is that tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, Shabbos camp.
That's right, because it's Shabbat.
Yeah,
it's
it's
the day
Shabbat.
of rest.
Shabbat?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Oy.
that's wonderful. Please.
And if you're wondering, it just happened. This just became the best show ever.
You're listening to the opening segment we call Mark Ronick, This Is Your Life. Sam,
Yes,
as
sir.
one of Mark's lifelong friends,
Yes, sir.
Please to explain the relationship between Mark Ronick and Lowell meteorologist Meltzer.
Yes.
You know what? There was Lowell and Mark were in the bunk next to me.
I
So,
bet they were.
Same bunk.
Wow.
So there was a lot of times. A lot of times you walk over there and they were in the same bed together. I don't know.
Whoa, here we go. In the same bed together.
Well then.
I mean,
were they playing with each other's wieners?
they were wrestling. If
Shock
that's what you
jock.
call it.
Now, all right, so
Let's
I'm going
call
to
it-
throw Sam under the bus.
Oh, here we go.
Let's call it wrestling.
Sam's bunk, because they were a
Did you
year
say
older
Sam's
than
bung?
his bunk.
Oh, his bung.
Not my bung.
Okay.
They used to have a game. They played a game one time where all of the members of this bunk
This is true.
sat around
Yeah.
in the bunk
Yeah.
with their pants around their ankles
Oh, my.
and had a contest.
Wait. Wait.
Who
a second.
could could go first?
Oh, that is.
You mean who could
Of
actually
one or three?
who would achieve the
Yes.
moment of
Yes.
truth?
Yes.
Yes.
The moment of
They
truth.
had a circle.
They had a
It wasn't-
circle.
it wasn't- well, it wasn't
Sam,
a
you had a circle, eh?
No, wait.
It wasn't a circle.
I was not.
Pretty glad you came
participating
by
in
today.
Incidentally,
the
is this
said
going to
event.
make KCJJ, do you think?
So far, we're okay. And Sam, so far, pretty glad you came by.
Wow.
No amount
that
of
was
free
a,
drink.
that was a shot across the bow.
Hey, Rob, hey, Sam?
Yeah.
I got news for you. The vignette's over. We got to start the show.
You can listen to The Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's The Mike O'Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world. Now, as you know, the San Diego Zoo is one of the finest zoos in the world, and we've had this young lady on the show very often the past, I guess, 7 or 8 years. She's been appearing with us.
9 years.
About
9 years.
Right, yeah. Several plus several will be about 9.
You said 7 or 8.
No, I didn't say 7 or 8. I said several.
Then you said 7 or 8, and I said
Did I?
9. Yes.
9. Good, thank you.
Yeah. Some of the animals you had as babies are now 10 years old.
That would be about right.
Remember the animals that did something funny on your tie?
Yes.
Those little lions, the little baby lions, were 1 year old.
That's right.
They are now treacherous and ferocious 10-year-old animals.
Okay. Anyway, Joan Embry is here tonight.
And she's now 32.
That's right. Joan is an animal handler and a trainer. And you really think you're fooling everybody, don't you?
No.
And she
I'm
also...
just here to do my best to help you.
I know that. And she does her 3 horse shows a day. Did you know that? At the animal park.
Boy.
What?
What an exciting idea.
Would you like an army cot or something? Maybe just to kind of catch up on little nappy poo? Just might snap you right out of it. Okay.
I love Joan. I'm the only one who went down to see Joan. Doc has never seen her. You've never seen her. I went to the wild animal
It's
farm.
all right. It's all right. It's okay.
But you're upsetting me.
No,
You're upsetting me.
no. I don't upset you.
I went down, Joan, and I
know
wrote
you
it.
did. That's all right.
Don't say. No.
What?
I know her. I went down and...
Oh, I know you did. I know you went down there. And
I held a baby gorilla.
I couldn't go with you that week. You held a baby gorilla. Good. All right. And let's get her out here quickly. Would you welcome Joan Embry?
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara, Buzz Burbank, Rob Speedway, Oscar Santana. And now, from his couch, here's Mike.
Live from the Cappy Pfeiffer Studios, it's America's most beloved podcast. Actually, I say live, but this is
Not today.
This is the miracle of tape. We are taping this late in the day.
Don't you
say. Late in the day on Friday, December 7th. You're hearing this between Christmas and New Year's, and we want to say...
I had the greatest Christmas.
We really hope that you've had a wonderful holiday season, and may we be the first to say Happy New Year to you and yours.
Yeah.
May it be a special New Year's for you. It's been a great year for us, and you guys are a large part of that. Our show is brought to you today by Jimmy's Old Town Tavern. This will be the very first time you're hearing this. Sunday, February 3rd. It is our 4th annual Jimmy's Old Town Tavern Mike O'Mara Show Super Bowl.
Oh, God, yeah! And I love football.
Join us early as we play Jeopardy.
Oh, that's great.
No, it's not.
It really is.
And watch the game with us on the big screen. Make your reservations today. This normally sells out very quickly at 703-435-5467. We love watching the Super Bowl. I hope there's a foot of snow and we get 300 people all snowed in together.
I love that.
Should be great. Jimmy's is located at 697 Spring Street in Herndon, Virginia. They are the king of the wings, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations, Jimmy.
There is no better place to watch the Super Bowl. And, hey, who would have thought that the Redskins are well on their way to making it into the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they're in the Super Bowl. I can't believe it.
Do you think I'm stymieing them by doing that right now? That's
Maybe.
bad karma,
No,
Mark
because you're a
Ronick.
Giants fan, so it means nothing.
No, the amazing thing is with the rule changes that have happened, is that it's going to be Redskins and the Giants in the Super Bowl.
So anyway, Jimmy is also on Facebook. Jimmy's Old Town Tavern. They are the king of the wings from Northern Virginia magazine, and Jimmy is the best restaurateur in the area. And I will tell you something also. We are so delighted that our party that we are taping this show at was catered by Jimmy.
Yes.
Man. I know this is kind of, you're going to hear this after the holiday season when it's winding down, but for any of your private parties, and also with the great EQ, the bartender extraordinaire, get Jimmy's and Jimmy's crew out there to cater your event, to have bartenders for your event. They love to do that, and they do an outstanding job, just like they have for us, which probably accounts for our condition today. That's the way. Now,
you're holding up pretty good.
We're doing, we're hanging in there.
Right.
I'm hanging in there. I'm on fumes
Rob's
right
a
now.
mess.
Rob's drinking the hard liquor. I'm still on the Miller Lite, but that's all going to change during this show. Because we're going to play Shot Roulette from Marcus Cerrito.
Yes.
It's going to be a great time.
Ask for it by name.
When last we left, we were talking to Mark Ronick's friend Sam, and he was talking about Sam Passman was talking about gay sex camp
contest winner Sam,
where they were all sitting on a bed together.
They were all trying to see who could make the floor shiniest.
Oh, that's
This has been completely
Is this true or untrue?
It's a floor wax.
All right, so let's.
Did you really do this? How many guys are we talking about here?
Let's clear up some misconceptions. First of all, thank you for using my last name. But second,
second of all, and incidentally, after this is done, we're gonna open up Zoolander's gifts for us.
Yes. Excellent.
That should be special.
Stay tuned, everybody.
That's right.
No, he says it's. He stands by it, and Zoo knows the show, and I have faith in him.
Eric still gives his anal Christmas.
All right, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Sam.
Yes.
We're going to give you 5 minutes to defend yourself and get you the hell out of the show.
I can take much sooner than that. So first of all, let's clear up some misconceptions. I'm not saying that any sort of event happened.
So you didn't lie on the bed with your pants around your ankles?
First you said there was a circle,
They were
and now
seated.
you're saying
Thanks,
there's
Buzz.
a lying in a bed. Now,
Well,
The
listen, it's
allegation
really
was a
not,
circle.
and it really isn't a geometry question. It's more about whether or not you chose to pleasure yourself as a
Hey,
group.
now see, you can't say that.
You can say that.
Oh yeah, well it's your buddy out in Iowa.
They can't find the license.
It's his ass.
I'm trying to
I ain't
wonder
gonna
if
let
I
you do
know
that
anyone
after-
in Iowa right now.
So you're sitting on a bed with how many guys?
Well, okay, so first of all,
He's not answering
if
that.
such an event happened, I have to start off by saying the event did not include me personally.
Okay,
Yes.
you know what? You are dancing like Fred Astaire.
Well, hold on. You were either there or you weren't. You weren't there?
I was present in the bunk.
That's even worse.
It sure is.
I might agree with that.
Yeah. All right.
You're just sitting there. You're just
Yeah.
there.
What were you doing?
He just watched.
Covers up around your chin, just going.
I was under the covers
I
of my
hope they
happy
stopped.
place. That's not helping actually at all.
That's like the guy just like. I'll do it in the camera right now. That's who just going.
Yes.
There we go. That's fun. All right.
And it was dark. And
Okay.
I will say that.
Does that really help?
Look at Rob completely.
Then how do you know who won?
Rob completely stops everything when Jimmy comes in with one of his old
drink
fashions.
Such events.
Who'd I
may
learn
have
that from?
occurred.
Yeah, you learn from the best.
You got to make it quick.
Such events may have occurred, but I did not participate in such events.
Is that
Okay.
only because you didn't win?
Would you testify that there were guys involved in
I
this
would testify
activity?
for a fact there
was
were guys
Shackman
involved.
Shackman one of them?
Shackman was in the other side.
He was
on the other
in
bunk.
my bunk.
He was in,
How did everybody?
Amazingly,
doing what? I have no
Wasn't
idea.
everybody?
The amazing thing is Shackman came in second and fifth.
How does everybody find out about this? You take that to your grave, I imagine.
Well, so they were in the bunk connected to
How
us,
do
and
I get Shackman's number?
Oh dear.
You're a married woman, Katie.
All
Settle
right,
down.
Sam, thank
Let's
you
not
very
talk
much.
about him.
One final word. Any final word about Mark Ronick?
yeah, I want to thank Mark for having me on the show. Thanks, Mark.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in the last Mark
Oh,
Ronick.
boy.
This is your life, fresh from his world tour of John Lovett's. This is your life? I'm sorry, this is John Lovett's.
No.
I blew the joke.
No, you did fine.
You did.
I blew the joke.
Yeah,
Yes,
punchline
sir.
before the delivery.
No, you're fine.
Fresh
Mike.
from his world tour of This is John Lovett's.
Now, what it is, this is the fourth place contestant from the I Kind of Look Like a Retarded Matt LeBlanc.
He's on fire.
The extra chromosome.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mark Ronick punching bag for decades.
There he is.
We bring you Brian Shackman.
A good guy.
A very good guy. Hello, Brian.
Hey, thank you very
How
much.
are you, Brian? What are you up to lately? What have you been doing?
What have I been up to? Actually, I have kind of a funny story.
Uh-oh.
You guys have been talking about camp. First of all, I just
How's
want to say
work?
All right, we can go to my work. Is great. Work is.
Continue with your story. Don't let him sidetrack.
All right. So I may be fired in a few months. Let's not get into it. Why do you got to go there?
What a dick.
Because it's kind of what I do.
Do you not like me?
No, he dislikes the employed. He dislikes the employed because he kind of is unemployed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I dislike the employed and the different.
And the Jews.
All right.
No, Jews I like.
Oh.
Hey, sorry for all this time. You got about 2 minutes, Shaq.
Okay, really quickly. Funny story for you. First of all, Mark was the ladies' man of camp. I don't care what you guys say.
Right.
Second is that.
You got to mow through.
Can I still talk?
Oscar.
No.
Good luck.
So, funny story for you. Day before camp.
Don't be distracted by any sound effects. Many of them don't make it to air.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was very pumped up for camp. For the day before camp, I was laying in bed trying to fall asleep, having trouble because I was so excited to see all my friends.
Sure.
So I'm laying in bed. I'm like, all right, how am I going to fall asleep?
We're joined by Brian Shackman.
Okay. So I'm laying in bed trying to figure out how to fall asleep, and I'm like, all right, you know what? I know there's ladies around here, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Well, he participated. He did his own game that we talked about earlier.
Okay, yeah, you did that.
What kind of music do we have to play somebody off, Rob? Something really dramatic. No, not that. You got to find something.
You want something more dramatic?
Old-fashioned. Find a new cut.
Okay, well, Jesus, relax, you.
It's like,
God damn it.
We got to play him up.
It's the holiday.
Jesus,
slow-mo.
you're
There
4
we go.
steps ahead of me
I
sometimes.
know. Sorry
I got
about
a funny
that.
story for you. You guys
Yeah,
ready?
you know
want
what?
it.
We've heard about the funny story. When does it begin?
I'm laying in bed.
Yeah.
Trying to get to sleep.
Thinking I'm alone in my bedroom. All of a sudden, I'm naked. I'm having a good time. My mom pops in to say goodnight.
Wait a minute. You're naked and having a good time?
Oh, so long!
Coming up next, you've enjoyed Brian Shackman on the Mike O'Mara Show. Thank you, Brian. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
There he goes.
Shame we couldn't get beyond that. All right, Marcus Cerrito, take a seat for a quick minute, and then we're going to get Eric Zoolander in here. Marcus Cerrito, really quick, because he's desperate to get on the microphone.
Yes, he traveled 900 miles from North Dakota.
He traveled all the way from Vermont. He gave us some very expensive booze yesterday on the show.
That's right, some secondhand games.
I will give him his props.
exactly.
I urge everybody, if you love the Mike O'Mara Show, listen to O'Maracast with Marcus Cerrito. He does a fantastic job, and he has traveled down from Vermont for this very broadcast and this very party today. Marcus, welcome to the show, and welcome from Vermont. We appreciate you coming by.
Well, thank you. You know, I got to say, I mean, being in this space with you guys, it has moved in such a way that I hope I get nothing on you.
Okay, God. There seems to be... Thank you very much. Thank you, Marcus.
Raincoats.
Thank you very much.
Coming up next, Best Actress.
I'm kidding, of course.
Waiter and waitresses.
Mr. Ronick, we need that stash.
Kidding, of course. Thank you, Marcus. And we
Hey, where are the caramels? God damn it.
You know, you traveled all the way from Vermont, so you have now 45 seconds.
That's.
Do you have notes?
That have
What's
to
going
do
on
with
here?
it?
Okay,
What are you doing?
What are you doing on your...
You know what? I was attempting to bring up the porno, but actually, no. I was.
He planned
I
a
was
bit.
trying to take a picture. No. Actually,
But seriously,
look,
Is this going the way you planned it?
No, absolutely not.
funny story.
On my way to the TMOS studio. No.
He was in the bunk with four of his
Look,
friends.
I have two roles to play in this world. I am a host of a wonderful program on the More Broadcasting Network.
Omaracast, yeah, very nice show.
And again, I will say to all of you guys, since you're sitting here in front of me, thank you for all of your support. Love it. Mark Ronick's been the only one on the show, but, you know, hey, whatever.
Okay.
Where is
that
he
being
going?
said-
We've tried.
I don't know.
We've tried.
10 seconds.
Look, that being said,
Yes.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the show, and
God
so
bless
being
you.
in this room
Thank you.
with you guys,
Thank you.
it's just an unbelievable experience.
That's cool.
And the shine coming off of Rob's head.
Thank you very much. Marcus Cerrito, there he is. Marcus Cerrito. Thank you very much, Marcus. We are going to take a short break. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, it is gift time with Eric Zoolander. Eric has brought some holiday gifts for us, and we are very excited to have him with us as right before Zoolander goes off the cliff and really make sure somebody gets him home. We'll take a break, come right back.
On a green Christmas tree.
Welcome back. I'm trying not to be mean to people. I really am.
You know what? It's showing, Mike.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Our second segment is brought to you by The Man Great. Men's Health
Play out a sponsor.
Men's Health calls it one of 2012's best grilling accessories. We call it one of the year's best holiday gifts. The Man Great, 100% made in America cast iron, so you get real steakhouse grill marks and seal in the juices for that great steakhouse flavor. The Man Great, just $19.99 when you order through the banner ad at MikeO'MaraShow.com. But wait, there's more.
I know.
Order through us, you get a great grilling brush.
It's a great brush, Mike.
Thank
Let me
you.
tell you this.
All
It's
right.
great when someone travels 900 miles to come on your podcast and you want to sweep them off.
All right, thank you. Give the grilling great that's changing the way America grills. Give the Man Great. I want to say something about Mr. Cerrito, and Omaracast is a wonderful program, and he does a great job with people that are surrounding this show and people we have on the show. If you want to find out about animators like Gabe Strine, regular listeners, and what they're all about, people that really make this show a part of their lives, Omaracast is a fun show to listen to, and they do their own stuff and have a great time.
What's great about America is he really does handle it like a real disc jockey / broadcaster.
He does.
He knows what he's doing, and it's a great show, so check it out.
And for me, being a New Englander, I am so proud that show originates out of Vermont, and I am thrilled with that. So that is good stuff. So we are delighted. Now, without further ado, let's bring in Eric Zoolander.
Sorry.
Oops.
I don't know what that was.
Zoo, you said to me you wanted to make a point of coming on the show because you have gifts, and you've got gifts to give to us.
Hold on, you got to turn up his
Rob, you got to turn up his microphone.
Jesus.
Rob,
Listen.
Rob, the wheels are coming off you, brother. I swear to God. How you doing?
Here's a question for you.
Yes, yes.
Are you shocked?
No, I'm not. Just pay attention.
The vast majority of the show has sounded fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Fine.
A-OK.
Hey,
Most
hey.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, give him a little more volume.
Give him a little bit more volume.
Go ahead.
I would like to go clockwise, starting with Mike.
You're going to need to sit down and give me your drink.
Mike.
You can't hold your drink and talk at the same
Look
time.
at this. It's a great job.
Come on. Okay.
Yeah, sit down.
This is not going to be
Look
good.
at this.
This might be my
Look at
biggest.
this.
Lucky Rob.
This. Oh dear.
Oh,
this
no.
might be my
boy.
biggest error in judgment. All right.
You go first.
All right. I'm
Mike.
going to open up my.
You got to sit down,
Mike
put
is
your
first.
headphones on so you can hear your volume.
Okay. Very good. Yes.
Mike
Put the
is
headphones
first.
on. Here we go. I'm going to open up and see what we got
my
here.
God.
And incidentally, all wrapped in foil.
Yes, they
You're
are.
welcome.
And
Keep them fresh.
You're welcome.
As I've found over the years, the best gifts are wrapped in foil.
You're welcome. Shut up, and
Okay.
you're welcome.
Okay,
Oh my
stop
God, he's
telling me to
hammered.
shut up. He
It's
is hammered.
recyclable.
Shut up, Oscar.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh,
It's a
this is
book.
terrific. A handbook for the freaked out new dad. It's called Pacify Me by Chris Mancini with a foreword by Stephanie Wilder. Pacify Me.
Hey,
for
would
the
it
new
be
dad. Very nice.
acceptable?
Thank you.
Would it be acceptable to have Eric tell us the title of that record?
What
that
is
book?
it? Could you? Rob would like you to read the title, please. Go ahead.
Pacify. Pacify me.
Thank you very much. Boy, this is, and hopefully we can get through this quickly. Who's next, Eric? And put the drink down. Thank you.
Next is we're going clockwise. Mark is next. Fuck you. Fuck all of
No,
you.
no.
You're not helping
That's
your
it. Hey,
cause.
Don't be hateful. We have
I'm
to play
kidding.
them
I
off.
love you all.
All right,
I love you all.
All right, thank you.
Read it, Mark.
I have the doctor's book of home remedies for dogs and cats.
That's nice.
very
That's
handy for
sweet.
you.
You know,
You
Mark,
know what?
Mark,
That's a
for
little
your dog.
dark.
That's
It
very
could
good.
save
It
him-
might be too
That's
soon.
right.
I don't know.
It
That's
could
too
save him
soon.
Because
money.
it's too late
on
for
vet
his dog
bills.
that passed, but
Yes.
it might help his new dog.
His new dog, you can save your new
Okay,
dog.
very nice. Who's next, Eric?
RJ.
RJ, open up your
Going
gift.
clockwise.
RJ.
aluminum foil.
Clockwise
Here
or
we
under
go.
it?
After the show in Reno, I figured he could need this.
Okay, what
Why
does it
can't
say,
we
RJ?
Oh, this is perfect for the pretender engineer. Basic mixing techniques by Paul White. Thank you, Zoolander.
Good reading. That makes me laugh out loud. Who's next, Eric?
What's the mixing techniques, Rob?
Yes, Rob is next.
I
Open
can
up your
barely
gift,
hear
Rob.
him. Is there something wrong
That,
with
yes,
his mic?
we've killed his
Oh,
microphone.
okay.
Oh, this is very nice.
No, that's
It is
why.
a first aid kit, including Neosporin.
Because Rob cut his
Because
finger.
I nearly
Right.
cut my finger off.
Oscar Santana, open up your gift.
Thank you, a-hole.
You're rushing me.
Well, I'm not rushing you. We're just we're on a really
Oh.
tight time.
Healthy
That's right.
digestion, the natural way.
Oh, because of
Wait,
your
yeah.
tummy troubles.
Read
Brilliant.
the starter, Oscar.
Preventing and healing heartburn, constipation, gas, diarrhea, inflammatory bowel, and gallbladder disease.
Wait.
Also ulcers, irritable bowel syndrome, and food allergies.
You're welcome.
Share
Look
that
at
with
how
Rob.
happy. Is there anybody left,
Thank you.
Eric, that you have?
Buzz.
Buzz Burbank.
right.
Buzz Burbank.
And
Let's
this
see.
is Buzz for next Thanksgiving.
For next Thanksgiving.
what?
Foil
You can
wrap
wear
gift.
this.
I'm actually going to keep this.
I can wear this at Thanksgiving.
You have to open it, Buzz. I want you to open it.
Okay, all right, I'm opening.
All
Here
the
we go.
way.
It's
Is it going to be painful
It's
to
been
open?
wrapped in a plastic
Open it.
developed
All
by
right.
NASA.
Mike, how does it feel after 12 months to end the year like this?
Open it.
Really
It's opening. It's
spectacular.
opening.
Oh,
Here we
here we
go.
go, here
Let's
we
see
go.
what it
It
is.
is
Open it.
Here we go.
a turkey
Apron.
cloth. A turkey
Oh, a
apron.
turkey
Oh, wait, you have to read
apron.
it. You have to look at it.
Okay.
Open it. Stand up. Stand
Okay,
up.
okay.
Jesus, he is settled down.
Yeah, the fuck.
Oh, relax.
Thank you very much.
Wait, wait,
That's
what opens?
wonderful.
What
Look
opens?
at, oh, it's covering a nude body. He's banging a turkey.
Oh, boy.
That was worth it.
How do you think I get them so tender?
Oh, God, that's wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Zoolander, thank you for that. We really appreciate you. Rock, brother. Thank you. Thank you for hanging. Thank you.
Thank you for rushing my
Yeah,
segment.
my pleasure. It's my pleasure. And thank you so much for joining us.
He's such
okay?
a better person when he's sober.
He is such a better person.
That really is
All
me.
right, all right, thank you. Thank you very much,
I love
pal.
him.
Thank you for
Nice
flipping
job,
me
nice
off.
job.
Thank you. Good job, Eric. You rock. Thank you very much.
Does
And
he-
Eric, sincerely, thank you for all your help with the show
You worked hard.
during the course of 2012.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Although, Mike,
Thank you.
I would ask you to reconsider the phrase that he rocks.
Well, I just thought I'd be, nice.
A little
to-
kind.
I love
that's
it.
Obviously,
you.
Mike loves
I like it. I
hyperbole.
will wear
Yes, yeah. How do you like doing this? Huh?
A lot of fun.
How do you like watching me handle this at this hour?
I
huh?
like it. It's a lot
Isn't
of
this
fun.
terrific? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we break, I would like to go through 2012
Right.
and our New Year's resolutions. We promised that to you, and I'd like to start with Oscar Santana.
Oh, thank you.
Oscar, as we go into 2013, do you have any New Year's resolutions that you're thinking about?
First let me say happy New Year's to all of you and our
He's
listeners.
making it up as he goes.
That's all right. Well, that's what he's supposed
I wanted
to do.
I wanted to thank one special person in this room, and that would be my girlfriend Shannon.
Yay.
That, if you remember, just a year ago, I was flying to Arizona, and I was lucky enough to hook up with her once again. And
what an unfortunate choice of words.
But you know what? I have to tell you,
Yes.
since you brought her up.
Yes.
And since it is the last show of 2012.
Let me get the soundboard ready.
A tribute, ladies and gentlemen.
There is no greater holiday than New Year's Eve.
I don't know. You know what I like even better than New Year's Eve?
What do you enjoy more than New Year's Eve?
I think my favorite holiday might be Christmas, and I'll tell you why.
Well, go ahead. I'm standing by to hear why you like Christmas.
Because every Christmas I put on my door a wreath.
And every Christmas over my mantle I hang a stocking.
That's right, but the wreath, you see, is round.
I understand that, but what's inside of my stocking is also round.
Oh, do you mean that in your stocking do you have some candy?
I have a very special candy.
What kind of candy?
How about a lifesaver?
We'll edit this.
Yes, but what flavor?
Wintergreen.
Peppermint.
And traditional five flavor.
Nice job.
Had to do it one last time. But
we
interrupted you.
I wanted to say I love you and thank you so much for an amazing year.
nice.
And I appreciate. I mean, she really picked up and moved all the way out here, so I appreciate the sacrifice.
And it's wonderful
we're
that
having a
you've
great
said
time.
that, but it really in no frickin' way covers New Year's resolutions.
It does, because I've been running
Because he
around
didn't prepare a
for
New
the
Year's
past
resolution.
4 years, just really with my head cut off. And since I just recently got sick and I'm getting better,
Yes.
I realized you can't live your life at 150 miles an hour all the time.
This is true.
So my New Year's resolution is to slow down a little.
Wow.
Well, how is that going to affect your pal to your immediate left right there? Mr.
Todd?
Yeah, Todd Moore.
Are you okay with this, Todd?
Yes, go ahead.
Todd looks really depressed.
I just got to slow down and live my life a little more.
So that's your
Yeah,
New
it's my
Year's
New Year's
resolution?
resolution,
Todd, we'll let you join in on this. Any New Year's resolutions for you, Tomo?
Well, as you know, Mike, I've been putting the world to sleep this year.
Yeah.
And in the new year...
That's white
next
noise
year,
he's talking about his app.
Oh, he wasn't talking about Tech 411?
That too. I mean, everything I touch puts people to sleep. But next year, I want to wake people up. So stay tuned. I don't have an announcement yet, but next year, I want to wake people up.
Nice. I like a little tease like
Solid.
that. Let's move on to our good friend Katie. And
Yes.
Katie, any New Year's resolutions? You've had a tough year with your jaw. Yes, somebody shouted out a baby. Any New Year's resolutions? Okay.
Yeah.
Codeine, fabulous
to be
codeine.
honest, I'm on drugs.
Yes.
Well,
It's
you know,
true. I
Elvis
just
Presley
had
just
surgery
called.
I just had surgery on Tuesday. Give me a break.
I understand that.
Elvis Presley just
Don't
called
ask
and
me to
said
give you a break,
relax.
darling. You
Elvis
ask that
Presley
man.
did not call.
He did.
He did.
Rob,
But
just
I-
let her focus.
I will say, let me focus.
Yes,
Oh, come on.
absolutely.
Good luck.
Oh dear.
I will
Everyone's
say,
getting belligerent.
I think it's I hadn't really thought about it, but to be honest, I'm 35 now. Just got married. Love Dan.
Yeah, let's not talk about him.
He's amazing.
It's your husband, Dan.
And
Dan Vandersloot.
No, there's no but. There's not a but. Come on.
Vandersloot.
He's like every other man. There's no ass involved. They don't have butts.
Okay.
No, none of you.
What's your resolution?
What's your resolution, Katie?
Maybe I need to figure out if I should have another little Katie.
Okay, very nice.
Wow.
So that's
We'll
right.
need a round of applause.
Very nice.
Buzz Burbank, New Year's resolutions.
To manage my temper better and to master the ukulele.
Oh, okay.
That's strong.
That's
I never
my
thought
plan.
of you as having like a really bad temper.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, all right, that's good. Let's move on to Jimmy Cerrito. Jimmy, our dear friend, you're my bestest pal. We had a great time in Sturgis. Any New Year's resolutions? You got one off to college in 2012. What do you got for 2013? We got a microphone.
Oh.
Am I alive? Am I here?
You are alive.
you're
I'm
here.
sorry, I
There we go.
killed it based on the Zoolander segment.
I'm perfect. I'm the king of the wings. I don't need to make any resolutions.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's good. He's
I'm
solid.
It's perfect.
Wow. Really? So you're done?
I don't know what I would do to change what I've been doing. I mean, why don't you guys give me some ideas of what you think I should do?
How about the haircut?
Okay.
Or just spend more on them.
Look more like you. This is so wrong.
That's terrific.
Ride more. Need to ride more.
Ride more. That's always a good,
Coast to
that's a good
coast with
resolution.
a baby.
Mike? All right, my
Thank
New
you.
Year's resolution is for the listeners of this show and for this studio.
Yes.
My number one resolution for this show is that we are going to work really hard to provide you with a better and newer and fresher studio in
Nice.
2013. We're very happy, technically, with what we've had up until this point.
Clean
But
carpet.
since we're here and we all kind of figured out we're here for the long haul, we're going to be doing some very new things with this studio. There's going to be a renovation and a new look as well with our cameras and with our sound.
Sex
and
swing.
we're going to do that. And what's a sex swing?
Sure.
That'll be in another room.
Wow.
And my other New Year's resolution is to, my God, at 53, probably 54, to be a good father to my new baby with the due date of July 19th.
Congratulations, Mike and Carla.
RJ Diaz, you're the last word. Any New Year's resolutions for you?
Well, I have a new leaf on life, Mike.
A new leaf on life.
That's great.
2013 will be a great year for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yay. Rob.
That's wonderful. Rob Spiewak, you're the last word.
Probably to lay off the Facebook and spend a little more time with the kids and to be the best husband I can possibly be.
He's drunk. He said that last year.
Did he say that?
Yeah, but last year. But Oscar, to be fair, Oscar, last year I blew it. I want to have a second chance.
We will take a break when we come back. Predictions for 2013 and also what we really do hope for, which is kind of like resolutions, but different. We'll do that when we come back on the Mike O'Mara Show. Welcome back. What happened? Okay, welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show.
Roulette.
Brought to you by SodaStream, the ultimate holiday gift, the new way to enjoy great tasting soda. I've got the new SodaStream source. I love it. I think we've been
using it all day.
We've been using it on the
Make
show
tonic.
today, and it's great to make this party very special without aspartame or high fructose corn syrup. Pick one up for New Year's Eve. It'll be fantastic, and check it out. You can get your style and color at Bed Bath & Beyond, Target, Walmart, Macy's, and Kohl's, or visit SodaStream.com. SodaStream is smart, simple soda. Welcome back to the show. Now, we have a game that Marcus Cerda sent to us all the way from Vermont. It is called Shot Roulette.
It's like being in a casino, but better.
Does anybody understand how this game?
He set it up. He set it up.
It's the principle of roulette. And Jimmy, you're going to be the be the croupier on this, and you're going to let us know how we do. First of all, what are the beverages that are in the machine?
At this point, doesn't matter.
It does to me, actually.
There is a variety. There is Jameson in there.
Oh.
There's some,
boy.
So real booze.
There's some Absolute products
Oh,
and
dear.
some
Good.
Malibu products. There's Crown Royal in there.
Oh my!
Hey,
so,
I like that.
So in
There's
other words, this is
also-
real alcohol.
Well, we
Okay.
also have.
Well, this isn't
There's going to
Letterman.
be some croupiering.
There's one has maple syrup. One has Mount Olive jalapeno juice.
Oh, so you mean there's
Jimmy,
like
I thought you were
with
going
the
to
marshmallow.
Jimmy. I thought you were going to put like that your
things.
Your
Well, this
nasty
makes
little
it interesting.
people things.
This
in
makes
there.
it interesting.
Yeah, this makes
No,
it
these are
interesting.
shots. These aren't shooters. These are shots.
All right, so how are you playing?
I'm not
With
playing.
Numbers?
Yes, you are.
I'm not playing.
Mike, you have to.
And Zoolander is most definitely not
Hey,
playing.
Zoolander, do me a favor. Go lay down behind my car.
How do you have this set up?
Jesus.
You like to gamble.
All right, so yeah, I do. But
So this is different type of.
so
You
how
can
we
have a proxy that
Mike
drinks
ga-
your shots if you want.
Mike gambles every time he eats a
All right,
peanut.
can I play first, Jimmy?
You can play for.
You can also. You
Can I
also-
bet? Can I bet a number?
You can.
Or just.
No,
Jimmy,
you spin
Jimmy,
it.
You have to
Jimmy,
spin it
we,
and
we
then
have
drop
to
it
keep
in.
the show moving here
I
a little
know,
bit.
but this is new to me. Oscar handed this to me. He goes, "Here, go do this. Hurry up,
Okay.
get out there."
I can drop it and you spin it. I'll drop
This
it.
is going to be short-lived. Don't worry. This is going to be.
No, it's going to be good.
I'm going to.
Mike, you're first.
All right, I bet
All
number
6 of you get to do a
343.
shot.
No, you
it's
don't
not
do
like
that. You're just going to wait and see where it lands,
You're
and
gonna
that'll
see where it
determine
lands.
what you drink.
Round and round.
Oh, it's my turn.
Can you MC with ball going around?
Yeah, there it goes. What's it stopping on right
22.
now?
It moved again.
That would be the
Number
black
8.
We will
course,
find.
I got
the
it wrong.
black
So it's
8.
my turn, and so I drink what number 8 is.
Black 8.
Black 8.
All right, Black 8. Black 8. This is.
Yes, I'm helping myself.
This might be better if we were all like sitting at a kitchen table, but we're not.
Well, we'll just play
So
once
we'll
or
continue.
twice.
We'll continue to play this
This is a great game,
as we go
on. Is this
on.
a Vermont game? You guys play this a lot?
By the way, if you
Jimmy
have a
is throwing
moment,
Marcus under the bus.
There's an epic fail.
Why don't you do it like
Here you
spin
go,
the
Mike.
bottle?
What do we
if you
have here?
have a moment, listen to Americast. It's always this good.
So mean.
Oh, so
that is. You want to know what that is?
So each shot glass has 3 different numbers on
That
it.
makes it confusing, but
That
I've
makes it
worked
tough.
hard on this. Go ahead and drink it. It's
So
good
if it
for you.
lands-
I won't let you down.
What is it?
Kahlua Midnight.
Oh,
that's nice.
That's a
Two
nice
by
shot.
Kahlua.
Oh, nice.
It's 70
Smooth?
proof Kahlua.
Would that be Kahlua? Would that be Kahlua with an extra kick?
Yeah, it's rum and Kahlua mixed together.
That's actually
Thank you, Pernod
quite,
Ricard.
that's quite
You like that?
tasty.
Well, you know what's nice about that? That's how your casket will taste at the funeral.
Rob Spiewak, you want to go next?
Yeah, spin it.
Rob, you're up.
Yeah,
Oscar, you
give
gonna
me
give me a
22.
spin?
22 is my number on the roulette wheel.
I'm not doing it that way.
I
We're
feel
just
like it's
spinning.
lost in
Wherever she
America.
lands, nobody
22.
knows.
All right, let's
Round
see
and
what Rob
round.
gets.
Big money, big money,
Ooh,
big
that's-
money.
You get a free. You get to pick one because it landed on the green.
All right,
zero.
I'll take one that tastes like beef. Your
Just-
call, Mr. Cerrito.
Just surprise him. Just give him.
Surprise me.
All right, very
There we
good.
go.
I like it when people are.
Oh boy!
Don't look at me.
Ladies and gentlemen, and this is the last. This is a great game. We're going to play this later.
This is a great game.
Wait, but Rob, give Rob his shooter, and then we're done with it. Okay?
Nice.
Thank you very much. Go ahead, Rob Spiewak. What's Rob going to be enjoying?
I don't know. I'm going to take this one.
One of those.
mystery
All right,
shot.
let's see what it is,
This is
Rob.
the lime juice.
Whoa, no
He just took
hesitation.
it. He didn't even smell it.
It tastes like lettuce. That was horrible. What was that?
I think that's.
Everyone's
black
just drinking now, which is a
Malibu
good thing.
Yeah, black
mixed
Mount.
with Kraft Minis. Kraft Minis.
Wow.
On,
Are you okay, Mike?
Wow.
Is that shot raw?
No, it's fine.
it's
I'm
fine.
fine. I'm 100%. You're sober. That's why you thought.
Okay.
When you're sober and you're at a party, you ask that of people a lot. You go, "Are you all right?" I can't wait till next year, pal.
Mike?
I need you. Yes. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. We're going to move on now. We're going to move on to our New Year's predictions.
Oh, predictions for the next
2000.
year.
Now, listen. When you talk about 2012, you're talking about an amazing year for life and elections and things happening
Right
and
on.
whether the world is going to melt down. Now, here's the interesting thing. We are taping this show, and I've said this all along. We are taping this show on December 7th.
That's right. The anniversary of Pearl Harbor.
And the anniversary of our show.
Right.
So the big date, ladies and gentlemen, is December 21st. And December 21st, of course, a lot of people are saying the world will end.
Oh, that's
if
right.
you're listening to the show, obviously that has not happened. But that was one of the big predictions where you talked about the Mayan calendar.
God, you know what?
and all
I
that
really
stuff
hope
going down.
I really hope it doesn't end on the 21st because I decorated a tree and everything.
That's amazing, Rob, and you don't want it to happen.
No, you don't.
I am
It's not gonna
here
happen.
with a standard prediction that Rob might know as a show historian that I've been inclined to make year after year, and I really have drifted away from it. But I will make
Yes?
that prediction once again. And
That you're
this
going to
will
fire
be,
somebody?
This will be
that Mark Ronick will be unemployed in 2013?
It's a 1 hour prediction.
This will be. This will be the earliest I have ever made this prediction, and I am here to say, because technically I know you're hearing this between Christmas and New Year's, but really we are recording this show on December 7th, and I am here to say that I predict not to win it, but that the Boston Red Sox will be in the World Series.
Oh my gosh!
There we go. I've heard this before.
And Marcus Cerda, who is a New
You
Englander.
mean the baseball team?
Marcus Cerda, who is a New Englander, is laughing because this is probably one of the bleakest forecasts for the Boston Red Sox in modern history. And that's why, you know what? Last year was one of the most positive forecasts
there was
for
a
the
lot
Red
of
Sox.
buzz.
And they finished last. Dead last. And I'm here to tell you, sports, you never, ever know. I've got a feeling about this Red Sox team that they are constructing this team based on guys that are in the clubhouse that can have a great season with them, and I think that has a lot to do with baseball. And the fact that the reason I'm predicting the Red Sox are going to be in the World Series?
Because you're drunk.
Because I'm drunk, and nobody in the world would ever pick the Red Sox to be even in the playoffs this year. That's why I'm doing it, and that's the only reason.
I think that's excellent.
That's it.
There we go.
And here's this, Mike. I actually,
What happened? What broke?
Shot glass. I'll take care of it.
All right. That's what I didn't want to happen. Probably a stretch.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Mike, let me say,
Yes, Marcus.
as a guy who lives in Vermont,
Yes.
yeah, good luck with your prediction. But that being said,
I thought he was played off.
Let's see what he says when I have it
funny
standing
story.
by.
Came back.
Uno, dos, tres. Mike, knowing how the Red Sox play, I think your best chance for the Red Sox to win another World Series.
Just 1 second, Marcus.
Yes,
what is
dear.
that? Everybody loves Raymond music, Rob. What is that?
Because I was just gonna give you a
No, but
taste
give me
of
that. Everybody, just go ahead. Take your time. No.
I like playing him off with that.
I know you do. I know. Not what I
Something
want.
from the
though.
1920s.
All right, go ahead, Marcus. You were going to say something.
I was going to say your best chance for the Red Sox to ever win anything is if the Washington Reds.
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, and
Thank
Marcus, stop talking because your microphone has been turned off.
Thank you.
I don't know how that happened.
Hey, Oscar, would you stand by the funny on that one?
That
Would
was
you
fucking
stand by it?
hilarious.
Yes, that was good.
Sorry.
Thank you.
The best part about
Thank
the show next to me, will you guys settle down?
Incidentally,
Jesus.
if you guys would like to get a room, Diana and Tomo, my God, I mean, really, I'm making my living here. I'm feeding my family, for Christ's sake.
Focus.
Let's move on.
My
Yes.
prediction for 2013 is a really tiny app developer. And it's going to happen in about 9 months.
The guy traveled like 900 miles from Vermont. Spent hundreds of dollars to get here.
Let me explain Marcus Cerda.
Yes.
I have partied with Marcus Cerda. I have met Marcus Cerda. We have fun together. He gets the joke.
Yeah.
If
Right.
Marcus Cerda was somebody who I really wanted to play off, I wouldn't bring him in a second time, and he gets the joke and he has fun with it. So, you know what? With that said, Marcus, you had something you wanted to say about the Boston Red Sox, and that we rudely interrupted you with music, and I would never, ever, ever do that again. So what did you want to say about the Boston Red Sox?
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for bringing me back to another episode of TMOS.
So, Rob, did you already make predictions? I've lost my place.
Yeah, I do have a prediction.
What's
Let me hit the microphone stand again.
Oh, my God. This
Jesus, Rob.
is a terrible way to
We're at
end
the
the year.
finish line.
Between Thanksgiving and Christmas in this calendar year,
Yes.
the governor of New Jersey, Mr. Christie,
Yes.
Chris Christie, will have lost more than 80 pounds in
Ooh,
really
I like
setting the table for his presidential run.
I like that.
It will start
Even though
this
it's
year.
2016, you think he's going to lose
Oh,
weight
yeah,
just because he wants to be more
It starts this year.
likable.
It starts this
Right
year.
now, he can't run at all.
Well, because you know what?
Buzz Burbank, ladies and
awesome.
The way it is right now.
Last big joke of 2012.
In the old days, if you wanted to be really an unstoppable presidential candidate, you would have a military record, and you really can't do that anymore.
Right.
What he's going to do to be a hero, he's going to lose weight. He's going
I
to lose
think-
100 pounds.
You know what? I like that
Yeah,
prediction.
that's a
It's
good
kind of
prediction.
unique. It's very clever.
Really
I
is.
like that. Oscar Santana, predictions for 2013.
2013 is going to be the best year for the Mike O'Mara show.
No, you can't do that. Oh, that's a violation.
Only because I love him so much.
That is a violation.
Rob will be fired from the show.
But sadly, I'll be the second guy who was fired.
Yeah, and I'll just be sitting here all by myself in the studio just going, hi, everybody. How you all doing? What a great day it is. Isn't it terrific? Go ahead. I'm curious
Anyone
about
else
your
out there have
That's
kids?
what I got.
What's that?
No, I just thought that this podcast revolution is really growing, and I think that it seems to be growing by the tenfold every year. And next year's going to be another great year for the show.
Let me piggyback on that one as far as predictions. I believe that there may be a live TMOS show somewhere in the Midwest.
Nice.
Oh,
There you go.
Good prediction. Good
There
prediction.
you go. Somewhere in the Midwest, ladies and gentlemen. Who knows where
And
it's
can
going
I
to happen.
piggyback one brief thing?
Yeah, go right ahead.
I said this morning that when we started this 3 years ago, I did not have a lot of confidence that it would last. I knew we could start it. I didn't think it would last.
Well, that's,
And there was one guy who really did the whole time say it could work, and it's Oscar. And Oscar, thank you.
Oscar was the catalyst.
He
of
really,
this
really was.
podcast.
And after 3 years, I'm saying,
was right.
I hate to say, God damn it, you were right.
Yeah, it's true.
Well,
It
this couldn't
really
be done
is.
with all of
Because
us.
I still doubt you like 3 days and 8.
As you should.
But thank you very much.
I would like to say this to our listening audience as we wrap up 2012. I will tell you that I commit to you that in 2013, The ball busting will be more nasty.
Threefold.
It will be more intelligent, and it will be more spirited as we continue. Hey!
We got buzz.
Don't raise your hand, sir. We'll get
I'm
to you in a
sorry.
second. You have had way too much airtime on the show. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will
is it
wrap
time?
up. We will wrap up our New Year's predictions for 2013, and we'll go around real quick from everybody that's here and give everybody a chance to say what they really legitimately hope for in 2013. We'll take a break and come right back on the Mike O'Mara Show.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen.
You know, when I woke up this morning,
Yes.
was
Were you shocked that you woke up?
one would think, hey, you're having a party. You know, why are you in such a horrible mood? That mood's just about to improve, ladies and gentlemen.
I've seen this 3 years going.
Because I know everybody has a great time with the drinks and everything like that, but ladies and gentlemen, it still is, Oscar. It's a little work when you're coming in and doing these. Ladies
Heavy
and gentlemen,
lifting.
what's this? A little heavy lifting here. Our show is brought to you by Strine Creative. Let me just say Happy New Year to Gabe Strine, a wonderful guy.
Thank you, Gabe.
Put him and his team to work on all of your graphic design. Strine Creative, not just a round-headed DJ cartoon that you've seen with our wonderful animation, but he can do branding and marketing for you for print, the web, and any animation you want as well. Strine Creative, help your ideas come alive. Help Gabe out. He is a very, very talented individual, and he can help your business as well. StrineCreative.com, that's his website, or click their eye-catching ad on our website. And we are back for our final segment of 2012, and what a great 2012 it's been. Before we get to everybody rounding out their predictions and their hopes for 2013, I just want to say this year for me, wow. Man, I will tell you something. In all my career, I've never had a chance to do the kind of travel that I did this year. And between Jimmy and Rich and I going out to Sturgis with our motorcycles, let me tell you, what a great time that was. Having, you know, the first time ever to bring all of my showmates up to Maine and do the shows that we did.
Cool.
To go up to the top of Cadillac Mountain at sunrise, you know, with my daughters in tow.
I'm told it was great.
You would have loved it if you were there.
I wish I had been, Mike.
And then Bill and Debbie Harvey and giving me the opportunity to go to Helping Haitian Angels and go to Haiti and travel down there. Just, I don't really think I will ever have the year as far as travel that I've ever had.
And the Reno trip, too.
And the Reno trip was awesome. Just an amazing year for me personally. And I want to thank everybody involved with that. We're getting back to our predictions for 2012. Tomo, you're a tech guy. You're a guy that actually knows your way around a lot of technology, and you've been in this business for a long time. I'm really curious, and you don't have to put it in a tech framework, but what do you see happening in the next big thing? Anything on the immediate horizon that might be something really special as far as tech?
Well, I think Tim Cook said it best. He predicts that television is going to be the next big revolution. And that was horrible delivery.
I liked it.
I hear it's radio with
pictures.
I like the material.
What I like is that on a podcast, that's what he says. So thank you.
The future is not here.
No, but television
They're actually going to be able to
sucks.
send pictures through the air.
Television sucks.
It
We
does
can all
suck.
agree with it.
It totally sucks.
And radio sucks, and that's why podcasting is better.
Yes.
Right?
Amen.
And I think what we're going to see is that carry over into television. Some way. It's going to be on demand. It's going to be a la carte. It's what me and Oscar want. We talk about
Oscar
it
and
all
I.
the time on Tech 411.
It's funny you mentioned that because I seriously I'm always thinking about new ways of exposing this show to different media. And when you talk about television, and unfortunately in the world of television, they kind of put you in a little bit of a box and you really don't get a chance to do what you want. My goal really would be to have a condensed version of what we do here on the Magic Box. I would love to see it happen.
Sure.
And I'm trying to do that. I've talked to different TV people around here, around D.C., and I'd love to see that happen. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and
rock
I want to
and
be a
roll
part
on
of that, Mike.
Now we have
I
the
want
two
you to-
ladies here that have helped us during the year. Diana Ash, who has helped with Quench for Knowledge with Rob and the guys, and visited on our show and was very, very popular when she did visit on the show. Would you like to make any kind of predictions for 2013?
I predict.
I predict that you're going to be pumping Todd Moore in about half an hour.
That's a good prediction.
And then Todd said, "Do you need money for a cab?"
Of course I do.
That's horrible. Okay, any predictions,
My
Diana?
prediction is
what?
a new podcast.
A new podcast?
More to come later.
Really? Ah.
Sometimes twice.
Wow.
Oh, God. Sometimes twice.
Wow. Katie, you got married in 2012. You have also had a lot of fun experiences in 2012 and some difficult ones, too, with basically getting your whole jaw redone. A lot of people, say constantly to me, when is Katie coming back on the show? She's extremely funny. She's always been a part of the shows that I've had anything to do with, and I'm not the most charitable guy in the world. I don't do it because she's a friend or because I like her, which I do. I do it because she's extremely popular with our listeners. Yes. Hasn't been on in a very long time. That's because she's been going through, is that Jaws? That's Rob. That's
so wrong.
That's your brother. That's your brother playing
Oh,
Jaws.
don't say brother. That makes it sound so creepy.
I know, but that's the only way I can get my.
You are my brother.
I know, and I hate it.
So, Katie,
love it.
I hope that your recovery with your jaw surgery goes swimmingly in 2013. Do you have any? You made a prediction about the fact your resolution you wanted to maybe have a baby with Jordan Vandersloot, your husband.
No, his name is Fiona van den Nieuwenhuizen. I think is what it is.
No, Van Helsing.
That's what it is.
Is actually. I don't know what I'm
my
doing.
prediction is, Mike, if you ask me, I'll be there.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
That's wonderful.
sweet.
Love to have you more
My
on the
prediction-
I
show.
mean that, and I'm the hardest worker you've ever met.
I like that.
My
That's
prediction
wonderful.
is the opposite.
Fuck you, Rob.
Oh, my. And now on to Mr. Buzz Burbank. A tumultuous year for you in 2012 on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Yes.
Fortunately, that all ended up with a very nice, happy ending.
It did. And I didn't get sick and nearly die this year.
You didn't get sick and nearly die.
Year's not over yet.
I think it's very, very important because it was very public, with Buzz and the show, and maybe staying on the show, maybe not staying on the show. Very important to make public, I think, what you've said to me privately and you've said to all of us, and I think you've said it publicly a couple of times, that you've never been happier on the show.
That is so true.
And, any predictions that you have for 2013?
Well, I predict that I will continue to stay.
You'll continue to live.
But beyond that, I think, to expand on what Oscar was saying about the success and growth of the podcast, I think that being on WTNT will be the opening of a door that will open a lot of other doors, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised if 2013 found us on other radio stations as well.
Yeah, we are a couple of weeks away, as you listen to this, ladies and gentlemen, from getting back on the radio in Washington, D.C. It's a small little signal, and we hope that it is the start of some radio opportunities. But, and this is very important for the people that listen to the podcast, the gist of what we do and the style of this show and how we do it is not going to change in any appreciable way whatsoever. There will be minor formatting adjustments so that we can make this show available for radio, but our first love is the way we do this, and we make it personal for all the people that listen to the show. That will not change. There's not a person in this room that's associated with this podcast that doesn't feel the same way about radio at their core that I do, and we don't want to mess around with that. We really, really don't want to mess around with that. We want to keep it rocking. Mark Ronick, predictions for 2013 for you, and then we'll get to RJ, and then we're going to say good night and Happy New Year.
It's very simple. To make lots more money.
That's what I like to hear.
This is a good prediction.
To the point.
That's what I like to hear. RJ Diaz, a guy that went through prostate cancer during 2012, a guy that has been down to Florida and been back around, will continue to pop in and be associated with the Mike O'Mara Show. Any predictions for you for 2013?
A big 2013, Mike. TMOS will go platinum.
That works.
Rob, would you like to translate that?
No.
Good night, everybody.
But I will say this. When I look back on where we started and where we are now, if we can continue at a fraction of the rate that we have at the way we've grown, I'm so proud to be a part of this, and I'm so proud and pleased that the listeners have supported us the way they have. It is literally, Oscar's word,
Thank you.
humbling that they have been with us the whole ride. And thank you so much for doing that. And it's so much fun to be doing this, and it's going to get better and better.
Well, that's it for 2012. I will tell you, the one thought that came into my mind is that if we are off the fiscal cliff at this point.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way, congratulations on Congress for working that out. And Mike, I'm so glad you had a great Christmas.
It was fantastic. Hey, if we're off the fiscal cliff, that'll be terrible. Jimmy is handing me something
This
here.
just in.
Oh, Jimmy has just resigned.
Jimmy predicts that Rob will blow his New Year's resolution by January.
This man is a smart fella.
There we go. Want to thank our advertisers, our listeners, our interns, all the people that pop in to help us. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's Eve and a great 2013. Don't forget it's WTNT on January 14th. Thank you for supporting TMOS.
Have a safe trip to Florida.
And I plan to go into my kitchen now and let the real party begin.
Right
Thank
on.
you all. Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.